A number of weeks ago, in my LinkedIn blog, Sunday Service, Thoughts from the Hard Shoulder, I posted about what I call the pyramid of ignorance. It struck a chord because it explains why so many operators think they're compliant when in reality they're miles off. The idea comes from Donald Rumsfeld's famous quote in 2003 when he was US Defence Secretary talking about the situation in Iraq. He spoke about known knowns, known unknowns, and unknown unknowns. Most people laughed at the time. But in transport compliance, it isn't philosophy. It's the difference between running safely and ending up in front of the traffic commissioner. Let's start with the green zone, the so-called known knowns. Ask most operators what compliance means and they'll tell you, we do 6 weeklies, we do daily walk rounds, and they'll stop there. And that's their definition of compliance. The problem is they're only measuring themselves against what they know. And what they know is just a fraction of what's actually required. Then you've got the amber zone. This is where operators have heard of things like time management policies or brake performance risk assessments, but they never looked into them. It's like hearing a rattle under the bonnet and just turning up the radio. You know something's wrong, but you'd rather ignore it. And finally, the red zone, the unknown unknowns. This is the abyss where operators don't even realise what they don't know. Ask them if they reconcile AdBlue usage and they'll stare at you blankly, but DVSA expect it. AdBlue consumption should be roughly 4% to 6% of diesel use. Too little suggests an emulator or a bypass. Too much, pilferage. Either way, if you're not checking it, you're wide open. Getting compliant isn't about ticking a few boxes. It's about building, reviewing, and continually improving the systems, processes and procedures that underpin safe, legal and efficient operation. To turn amber to green, you need to act. To turn red to green, you need to learn. That means knowing what's expected, DVSA guides, traffic commissioner decisions, audit criteria, implementing it properly, communicating it clearly to your team, regularly checking that it's actually being done and achieving what was expected. Do that and you can sleep at night knowing that you're not one of the operators bumping along hoping for the best. You've turned your pyramid green and that puts you in rare company. Rumsfeld may have been talking about war, but he accidentally gave us the perfect roadmap for transport compliance. Most operators are busy fighting the wrong battles with the wrong kit and they don't even know it. So this weekend, take a minute, think about your pyramid and ask yourself, what don't I know that I don't know? And if you consider that question and it's still a conundrum, ask someone who does know what you don't know. Ask us at Steve Rounds and Associates Limited.